Hi guys, welcome back to Doug's Basement Workshop. Yes, we're in the barn. This is the place where I usually do my Glowforge videos. We have had an awesome time. Today we are doing a farmer's market review. I'm going to be walking around. If this distracts you, I'm sorry, but life has been crazy lately. I have picked up some new toys because it was my birthday. And I decided to get myself a couple things for my birthday this year. One of which is that camera. We got a new Rebel T7i. I know I didn't get the 4K camera. I got the high def one, but I also got a new microphone. And this microphone should let me walk around and talk without having the boom mic on top. It's a wireless one. It's very exciting for me. So, farmer's market, what's been going on? It has been great sales. They have been taking off like crazy. I have been selling stuff faster than I can make it. Literally faster than I can make it. The CNC machine is running pretty much all day, every day. The only reason it's not running, obviously, right now is because I'm doing videos today. It ran this morning. It'll be running here in a couple of hours to catch up for not running right now. And we will catch up on the missed time, I'm sure. What's been selling? Wall art. I cannot make wall art pieces fast enough. The slab pieces have been great. Right here is my flattening jig, and someday I keep telling you I'm going to do a flattening jig video, and I will. I actually had some problems. I broke the bit. I put a new bit in, and it's not the same one that I had before, and I'm having some real issues with the bit. And I'm looking at something different because my homemade job has done great, and it works, but it's not the best thing in the world, and I'm actually looking to buy something a little more commercial. I'm also looking at buying, or I'm going to be buying another CNC machine because my CNC machine can't keep up with production. I have the Shapeoku 3. It is a great CNC machine. I love my CNC machine, but literally one CNC machine, a home hobby machine, cannot keep up with the production that I'm doing right now for my business. And up until now, it has done great. I want to be doing some 3D modeling stuff for my business and the farmer's market. Just spoons and mason jar lids and the bottle openers. I have been selling so much, so fast that the machine literally runs all day doing those three things alone. And I can't keep up with it. It cuts quickly. I make a lot of stuff very fast with that machine. I'm not complaining about the speed of the machine. The materials that I can put in it, I'm limited to how big of a piece of wood I can put in. The machine I'm looking at upgrading to is actually still made by Shapeoku. They came out with a pro version. It is a much larger bed. I'll be able to put bigger pieces of wood in. And I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to stick with doing the production work on the 3, which is keeping up just fine with production work, and using the Pro to do 3D modeling, because the Pro says in their information that it has the capacity to work faster, harder, stronger. It's got better tracks, better motors. It's using the same spindle drive, which is what runs it. So I am looking at upgrading some of that kind of equipment in the shop because I am just burning up my CNC machine's time with basic stuff, and I can't get to bigger, badder, better projects to make more money. I have had a couple of weeks where I did not have product to sell. My amplifiers, I can barely get my, there goes my microphone. I can barely get my amplifiers into the CNC machine and have them ready for the next week. I'm probably selling 2 to 4 amplifiers a week. And they're not a long process to make, but it's a process to make them. And it's not just a CNC machine, it's gluing up the blanks and finishing them and all that kind of stuff. And it's a day. Well, it's also a day of not making spoons, not making other stuff. I have gotten into where I'm making 30 bottle openers at a time. But that also takes up the Glowforge's time. I am going to be stepping back the Glowforge on some projects and not doing some projects to the Glowforge anymore because the Glowforge is too busy. It is so busy doing journals and wall art and bottle openers and that kind of stuff, the higher dollar value items. I'm not going to use the Glowforge for coasters anymore. I'm probably not going to continue making the phone stands anymore. Keychains are just kind of scattered to fill in space. I don't intentionally make keychains. I don't set out for that project anymore. And I don't know what it is this summer. This summer, my farmers market sales have been through the roof, and it's great. But I'm having to look at my business model, my equipment, my time, and my profits, and deciding where my best profits are coming from with each project that I'm making. And I do have 2 setups. I have a rainy day setup and I have a nice day setup. Rainy day setups, I don't take journals. On a rainy day, I take coasters and trivets and put those on my journal table. On a nice day, I take journals. It is nice at a farmer's market where you have the same people every week to have a rotation of products. I also have featured products every week at the farmer's market. What are my featured products? It's been the dog treat catapult. I'm selling probably 6 dog treat catapults a week at times. Some weeks when I don't feature it, I sell 1 or 2. When I do feature it, I'm selling 5 to 6 more of the dog treat catapult. My other featured item lately has been the cornhole game. These little tabletop cornhole games. They sell like crazy. Last year, my featured item was the pencil bench. I must have sold 50 to 100 pencil benches last year. At the one event, and at the other event, I sold the rest of it. I made it 100 last year, and it was crazy. Why pencil benches are popular, I don't know, but they only sell when I have it as a featured item. So having a featured item on your table can be a key thing for selling at an event like a farmer's market. If you guys want, I can set up a table here and show you what I do to make a featured item, or what I call it when I say I'm featuring an item, how I set that up on a table. Or maybe for my next review video, I'll grab some pictures of it at the farmer's market and show you what I do for a featured item. It's really pretty simple, pretty interesting. It's not really interesting for me, but it might be for you guys. To me, it's kind of very simple. I picked up some display stands from some stores that were closing, as most of us do, because we can't build all of our displays no matter how much we want to. So guys, hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Why you haven't seen more of the farmer's market videos from me, because I came home from the farmer's market and I am so tired and exhausted from selling all day that I am literally just collapsing into the house by the time I unload the totes, do an inventory. I am collapsing in the house, and I am working all day out in the barn. I go into the house at night and I am binding journals until 2, 3 in the morning, and I am all day, every day. I didn't realize someone messaged me that I went a full month without putting out a video for my Glowforge stuff. Literally, almost exactly 30 days before I realized, someone messaged me and said, "Hey, are you okay? You haven't put out a Glowforge video in a while." So I didn't honestly realize that it had been that long. I've been so insanely busy. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and do better by you guys. I know I've made this dedication to show up for you and to help you and to talk to you, so we're going to try and do this better. I would like some help from you guys, though. If you want some of these videos like the farmer's market reviews and the farmer's market videos, what do you need to know? What would help you to do a farmer's market? What information would help you guys out? Do you want to know how I set up my table, how I set up my booth, how I do my inventory at the end of each week? What information would help you? Do you want to know how I pick items to sell? Do you want to know how I pick a rainy day or a dry day? Do you want to know how I rotate items? Do you want to know how I pick featured items of the week? You know, what would be helpful information for you to be going to a farmer's market or for craft shows or for any of that stuff? I do have my 2 huge craft shows coming up, and I am freaking the heck out because I have no idea how I'm going to have inventory ready. I don't. I am literally selling out almost every single weekend. My laser is running all day, every day. My CNC machine is running all day, every day. I can't make spoons, scrapers, and spatulas fast enough. That is my biggest seller when I go to big events. It is dusty in the shop and it is dry in here. It's killing my throat. I don't know how I'm going to have journals ready. Last year at Ellicottville, well, the last year that Ellicottville opened, which is a huge craft show here, probably, I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000 people. I know you guys are laughing. That's not a lot of people for you. Huge resort area, and I must have sold 50 journals, I think. I filled my 2 totes, and I came home with nothing. I think I came home with like 5 or 10 journals at the end of that event. I can't have 50 journals ready. Right now I have six or 8 journals right now. I'm binding 3 or 4 a night. I'm probably selling 3 or 4. No, I'm binding about 2 journals a night, maybe 3 if I'm lucky, depending on how my night goes. And after I get programming and all the other stuff done for the night for the CNC machine, I'm doing 2 farmers markets. I'm selling 3 to 4 journals each week at each farmers market. I'm basically making journals for the week as I go. That's bad. I mean, it's great for sales. It's bad. I'm not getting very far ahead. When I have gotten ahead, I've had a weekend where I sold, this past weekend, I sold 7 journals in one day on Saturday. That's not normal for me. It's not. I did not expect it. I went crazy one week and I made 10 amplifiers in 1 week. I took like an entire day and a half cutting amplifiers and working on amplifiers for days to get ahead, thinking that I could put some upstairs in inventory. I wouldn't have to worry about it for a little while. This past weekend, I sold 6 amplifiers. Why? I don't know. I'm just selling these random things in big chunks. So this is where I am. I'm selling big chunks of stuff. I'm selling stuff quick. These are great problems to have, but I'm having issues with getting inventory made. So I'm starting to cut items from my farmers market tables and upping and keeping the items the highest profit margin and the fastest turnaround time for my production. So how do you guys handle this stuff? What would you guys be doing? Would you be doing the fast stuff with not caring about the profit margin as much and just trying to fill your table? I mean, I do have table filler stuff that I make. I admit it. I make table filler stuff with the laser. My gosh. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. CNC machine, the second CNC machine, I can't get it right now. Even if I bought it today and had it delivered, I don't have the time to build it, set it up, and get it all going. It'll probably be becoming, I'll probably do that at the end of the season, and I'll continue to struggle my way through and hope and hope and hope that I can keep up. Keep pushing this poor little machine as hard as I can. I'm trying to get the space set up. I'm running new wire back there. My dad's been helping me out. We're running new wiring to the back. We're wiring the panel. If we get everything back there set up before the end of the season, if I can get all the new wiring set up, if I can get all the electric set up, I can get the new table built. And I had to build a new table out for this because it's literally 3 times the size, 2 or 3 times the size of my machine right now. I don't have a table that's big enough to put it on. I think it's 51, the footprint is 51 by 40 something. It's huge. It's big compared to what I have right now, and I don't have a table big enough to put it on. So there's a lot of stuff that I have to build out for this new machine to come here and live. I love to have it today. Man, if I had it today, it'd be running hard. We'd be shooting video at the other end of the building just so I could have these machines running. So, thank you. This is, I don't know this is so much farmer's market review, but this is therapy today. Market's been hopping. It's been great. I'm loving it. We're selling a lot of stuff. We're getting ready to do some other videos for you. Get some more stuff out. Ask me some questions. Give me something I can get on here and talk about and answer a couple questions real quick. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming to my farmer's market therapy session for the week. And we'll do some more videos real soon for you. Thanks for coming. Remember, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.